Alright, Tomboy Official, what is up? We're about 4 minutes before I have to start logging into work, but I don't start till 10 minutes after that. So I just decided to hit record. How are you guys doing? I've kind of failed at this Bootcamp episodes. Got about 7-8 days left in the month. And how are you guys doing? How is everything balancing out? Are you eating healthy? Are you exercising? Are you doing what you got to do for your health? Let me see. Last week I canceled one of my appointments because it was at 8 p.m. and I think this was last Wednesday. I was like, I hadn't been sleeping very good. Surprise. So I was like, what can I do to kind of buy myself some time and energy and space? So I canceled an 8 p.m. appointment. That appointment just got canceled, and it's supposed to be this week. So it wasn't yesterday at 8 p.m., which was Wednesday. It's going to be tonight at 7 p.m. But initially I got offered 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. for Friday, and I was like, no. Like, Friday's when my weekend starts. I don't want to deal with anybody. 9 p.m. is when I cut off anything that I really don't want to be doing. If I'm trying to sleep early, I don't want to be in any kind of an appointment. I don't want to be, unless I'm out with friends or doing something that I actually want to do. 9 p.m. on a Friday is a no. And 8 p.m. because I have a rental car pickup through Turo at 5:30 p.m. driving from LA on Friday to San Diego. I might not even be there by 8 p.m. or if I am, I'm not going to want to do anything. Like, I'm not going to want to engage and have any kind of thing to try to rush to do or whatever. So I just said no. I'm like, and then they offered me today at 7 p.m. So I have that appointment. I have a 9:20 a.m. appointment with a different doctor by phone in the morning today during work. And I notified my supervisor of that yesterday. Nobody responded, but I mean, it shouldn't be. They don't do that lengthy of calls. They're just going to check in with things. And the recruiter called me on, I think at 8:15 a.m. on Tuesday morning, and I was like, I didn't see it till maybe Tuesday night, and I was like, I'll call you back later kind of thing. And then yesterday was Wednesday, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna call back. Like, I didn't want to call in the morning before work because I was podcasting elsewhere, and then I didn't want to call back before work because it's like, this is my time, I don't want to be dealing with talking to work related things. I mean, the recruiting company got me hired. I'm technically contracting through them, but it's like, I'm not on the clock with them, and they call me kind of at random. So I don't know. They just call to check in, and I'm kind of like, I don't really want to, even if it's like a 10-minute check-in. I mean, last time when I was driving to the valley, they called me, and I saw the call, so I took it because I was like, I'm going to be in the car for like over an hour anyways, so I might as well take the call, which I did do. But it's just, I don't know. Like, I'm not much of a talk on the phone person, and it's kind of one of those things that kind of gets in the way. It's like, because you have to be available and they have to be available, and I'm just kind of like, if it's not important, I'm on the phone all day. I literally am on the phone all day for work. I mean, today's going to be the first day that I go out to a home visit around 3 o'clock, but it's a 30-minute home visit. I need to check how long it takes to get there. It doesn't matter how long it'll take to get back. But it's like, a couple cities. Well, it's a bordering city over, but I have to drive all the way north to the side of the city I'm in to get to that border of that connected city. So I'm all the way on the other end of this part of the city, so I have to drive all the way inland over there. It's not far. They told me a 5 mile radius, and then they kind of dropped um, what the where the location is for one that they found. Um, one that they scheduled me to go shadow another staff doing the assessment. I know insurance pays more. I know that rapport building is maybe easier in person, but I feel weird about it because it is a 30-day program. So how much rapport do you really need when you're checking in like maybe max 4 times, probably average 2 times per person? It just seems like a bit too much because we're not home health nursing. We're not IHSS, caregivers. And we're very limited, a lot of I don't know, the efficiency over the phone makes more sense to me. And that's one of the parts of this job that I'm kind of like, it's not efficient. I know that companies get reimbursed higher for in-person meetings. I know the insurance is pushing us to do in-person. I don't know how many in-person meetings I need to have. We haven't really talked about metrics in detail. I've kind of seen in general what I'm doing at last Friday and kind of what they expect of me. But I don't really know exactly what the numbers are. I think last week I saw a message where they said, we have like 60 something home visits for this month, and the previous month there were like we have like 60 something, and the previous month we had 80 something. And so yeah, 60 something, 80 something. So as a whole team, like not individually. And I don't know how many people are really even on our team. This isn't the most organized place, but it's not super unorganized. It's just, as far as training goes, you have people who have full-time job duties training you. So everybody who's training me is busy already. So, of course, it's not going to be the easiest thing. So yeah. So I don't know. Those are the things that I am just kind of trying to figure out. I have not been to the gym once this week. Yesterday I exercised maybe 15 minutes on a break. I meant to do it on my second 15-minute break and did not. Today I might hit the gym or work out during my 2 15-minute breaks. I don't really know yet. But that's what I might do today. Tomorrow's Friday, so unless I work out in the morning, I'm probably not gonna get exercise. I need to see. So I heard yesterday in a birthday meeting that they announced that for a 3-day weekend they're gonna give us 2 hours off early with holiday pay. So I don't know if that is accurate for me. Like I said, the rental car is not available, or maybe it's available earlier, but I had scheduled for 5:30 p.m. I don't know if it costs more to pick it up earlier, because I scheduled to pick it up 5:30 Friday and return it Monday by 5 p.m. So it's, you know, not quite past another 24-hour mark. So if I borrow it a couple hours earlier, I don't know if that's going to make it so I have to pay more. Even if it's a couple bucks, I don't know if that... It's already kind of set solidly, so I don't really want to mess up the thing. But it would be nice to... I don't want to mess up the schedule, but it would be nice to leave town earlier. You know, leave at... You know, it would be nice to leave around 3:30 instead of 5:30 or 6. Because there's probably less traffic. But I don't know. And then, yeah, I got in some really good exercise. That was probably mostly walking, though, but walking with my backpack in the airport on Friday and on Sunday. And Saturday we kind of walked all over the place. I calculated we walked about 5-something miles on Friday, or Saturday, I mean. And all the airport walking and stuff. And Friday, since we were there early, I purposely spent 15 minutes kind of just walking laps around the indoor part of one of the terminals, because I was like, if we're here at 1 in the morning and, you know, I gotta wait for my dad for like an hour or more, might as well get some steps in. So, you know, I did get 3 days of decent exercising. And then I feel like Monday I exercised, but I can't remember exactly what I did. But Tuesday was the day that I gave myself off, so Wednesday was just kind of a slacked workout day. So, but between even yesterday and today, I think my weight went down like 0.3 pounds or so, and I'm kind of holding that pretty tight. I'm seeing kind of like what's going to happen by tomorrow. I've been eating relatively healthy, some processed stuff from the Japanese market. I've been sleeping on time. I've kind of decreased a lot of the dopamine, you know, so the dopamine, you know, related entertainment. And so I haven't really been watching anything that's that interesting. I haven't finished watching Jade Fox's video. I haven't finished her podcast with Amber, the one where she interviewed Amber's Closet. I don't know if she has new ones up. She probably does by now. I haven't finished watching anything really. I've been watching a lot of spiritual related content, and I don't know, it kind of, at a certain point, it kind of goes in one ear out the other. I'm not really like learning anything. It's just kind of calm topics to think about, but I'm not like really like zoned into it. I haven't caught up with watching Chosen Family podcast either. There's a lot of stuff I've kind of just, you know, not caught up with. But I did purchase some wedding clothing. I ordered a couple blazers online. They're kind of floral print blazers. They're guys blazers, but they're like flowery looking. I ordered a button down, and I'll see if the pants I have kind of fit with it, and I'll see if these blazers fit. I ordered 2 in case one of them doesn't fit, but I don't even know. So, alright guys, I'm about to start logging on to start my shift. I've muted Teams because everybody is happy Friday, happy Thursday, happy every day, you know. So that's all I've really got as far as balancing things for myself. How are you guys doing? Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully you're doing better than me. Hopefully you're just killing it out there and doing really well. That's it for now.